Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Donovan with MKD58 Media, and I got another brief, very quick movie review for you guys. And I'm doing this from the vehicle. This is a fitting place for this particular film review. I'm going to be talking about the 2011 drama, action thriller, a little bit of a noir film as well, in my opinion. Drive, starring Ryan Gosling. And this movie, this was my second time viewing the movie. I literally just finished it a couple hours ago, and I'd seen it in the past, and I actually liked it a lot more on this second viewing. I think the first time I saw it, I kind of just wasn't really all there in terms of paying attention to it. I did remember thinking it kind of had some cool parts when I first saw it, but this second viewing, I really actually enjoyed the movie and thought it was really good. It's basically Ryan Gosling plays a Hollywood stunt driver who moonlights as a getaway driver for various criminal activities and heists and things like that. And he starts to take a liking to a woman in his apartment building, a neighbor of his, and her young son. And he's getting to know them and things like that. And then that woman's husband gets out of prison and decides to have Ryan Gosling's character help him with a robbery slash heist that ends up going horribly wrong, and Ryan Gosling ends up having the money from that heist, and now Ryan Gosling has to protect himself and his neighbor and her son from the bad guys now that are going to be coming looking for the money and looking to inflict quote unquote revenge on Ryan Gosling and this woman, and probably her son as well. So anyways, I like this movie. My score for this film, I'm gonna go 8 out of 10 for this. I thought this was a really well-made film. Looks really good. Has a good balance of action and violence. When the violence does hit, it's very graphic, but I think its effectiveness is heightened by the fact that there's a lot of mellow, very calm, almost soothing moments in this movie. So when it does ramp up with the violence, it's even more jarring, and so I enjoyed that. I thought that was very effective. Like I said, this movie was shot very well. Lots of just really cool shots. Just multiple times throughout this movie, I was pointing out just shots, camera angles and things like that just looked really good. What else? Ryan Gosling does a great job in this. Now, if I'm remember correctly, I'm pretty sure Blade Runner 2049 came out some years after Drive, and I'm pretty sure that was the case, because throughout the movie I could really understand why they chose Ryan Gosling to be in Blade Runner 2049 to play the character that he played, because a lot of that a lot of that came through in Drive, just that kind of personality and that kind of the way he carried himself in Drive. There was a lot of that in Blade Runner 2049. So and I really liked Blade Runner 2049. I thought that was a good movie. So anyway, so that's my score for Drive. I'm going 8 out of 10. I'm not going to really go into too much more details than I already did. This movie has a good dose of action and violence, although I've seen it described as an action movie, but that wouldn't be my first description of it, because while it does have action in it, it just doesn't really come off like an action movie, in my opinion. At least not a traditional action movie. And there's definitely a noir vibe to this, and you know how I am. I love that word, and I love that vibe in my art and entertainment. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this there. I do highly recommend this movie, Drive, starring Ryan Gosling. All right, catch you on the next go round. Thank you for watching.